What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back at Bill Bags, Pier 6 today, and my journey to fish all of the piers at this park. I'm almost done. I have 2 more and then I'll be finished. I also have another series planned after that, which I'm really excited for, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we're here at Bags. The plan is to put a decent amount of time fishing in. I'm never gonna get to 10,000 hours fishing 3 to 4 hours a week, so today I brought my cooler. I'm ready. I have water, food, everything that I need to stay out here for a long time. I'm gonna be throwing live shrimp, but probably what I'll do first is cut up the shrimp into smaller pieces and see if I can catch like grunts or fish that I can freeze and use as bait later in case I run out of shrimp, because I only brought 48 and my buddy Danny might be joining me later today. So that's the plan for today. Let's see how it goes. It's pretty windy out today, but I think we'll be all right. I'm hoping that the rain blows, and it looks like it's blowing that way, but you never know in South Florida. It could be sunny in the morning and then pouring in the afternoon. But weather permitting, I plan to stay here, like I said, for a pretty long time, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, and a few more things. Last week I got called out for some of those cinematic shots of us measuring the fish. Those were kind of questionable. For the record, I don't keep undersized fish, but fair enough. I'm gonna make sure that from now on, when we document that process of measuring, that you can see clearly that it is a legal size. And then the other thing too is I'm gonna double down on the whole picking up after myself and even after others thing. I was at a cleanup event a couple of weeks ago and somebody said that no matter which way you think about it, if you're throwing a hook with a line in the water, you're running the risk of having to leave that piece of plastic and that hook in there if it gets snagged. It's happened to me a lot, and I know it happens in general. If you ever go fishing in popular spots in South Florida, you will see fishing line not only in the water, but people leave it thrown around all over the place. So it's something to think about, you know. I told her that my goal is to always take more trash than I bring, so that when I do go fishing, I'm having a positive effect on the environment. My small part is to make sure that not only am I taking the trash that I bring with me, but I'm taking other people's trash if I see it as well. I'm also going to continue to participate in these cleanup events. I think it's awesome, it's fun. You meet a lot of cool people, so I'll definitely be doing that as well. This seaweed is making it really hard to fish. Every cast has been seaweed, and it's heavy and it puts tension on both your line, your reel, and your rod. So I've started to throw a little bit closer to the pier where there's less seaweed, but it's really shallow and I really don't see any fish down there. So yeah, this is definitely not what you want to see. It's also not what the fish want to see either. Finally, fish on, baby. Nice. I was wondering when I was going to catch one of these at Bags. It's a pretty decent size. Let's measure him. I can't remember what size my personal best jack is. I'm going to look it up right now. But this might be the biggest one I've ever caught. Caught one when I was backwater fishing with my buddy Paul. Actually, I've caught a couple of smaller ones, but I've never caught one this size. So this is, in fact, a personal best jack. I'm also going to throw it in the cooler because it is legal to keep. Alright guys, not a terrible day of fishing except for the part where my camera ran out of battery right before I broke my personal best for a second time in one day. In the morning I caught a 14-inch Jack Crevalles, which is my personal best, and then in the evening, right after my camera ran out of battery, I caught a 17-inch one. Kind of bummed that I couldn't get it on camera, but nonetheless, it was pretty exciting. It wasn't a super busy day, it was rather slow, but since we were out there for so long, I was able to get onto those 2 nice sized jack and a new species, which was this little parrotfish that I caught. Shout out to Richard for fishing with us for a little bit. He was there for his first time. Richard, I would go back, I would give it another shot. Usually it's not that slow. On a day when conditions are better, you can catch fish that are worth keeping here. So I'd encourage you to try it again. And finally, shout out to Dan Boy. It was his birthday yesterday. He turned 111. I'm just kidding. Even though Richard said he looks 40, I'm going to keep his age a mystery. But I will say that he is at least 18 years old. So happy birthday, buddy. I actually got a chance to say hi to Suwat, who I'd met 2 weeks earlier. I saw his car parked behind me, so about halfway through the day, I skated down a few piers and I found him and his wife. I saw a video of Suwat actually catching some slam-beat tarpon from these piers a couple of weeks ago. So congrats on that. Really exciting to see people catching big fish. Guys, thanks for keeping up with the progress and the videos. We're almost done with this series and I have a really cool one coming up next. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I will catch you guys all next week for Pier 7. Moray Eel. Moray Eel? Dude, it's gone predator mode. It's after these lobsters. Look at it.